3.75 million naira generated in 30 days using a smartphone and access to internet. Does it sound unbelievable? No. How about the platform we launched 5 months ago, and under 5 months we have more than 25,000 users and generated millions of naira on the platform. Sometimes when people hear things like this, it sounds like a scam. The reason is because either you've been scammed online, or you've been asked to bring two persons before you earn, or perhaps you've paid somebody to teach you a digital skill, yet you are struggling in your online business. Well, my name is Mba Emmanuel Kelechi. I'm the founder and CEO of UME, and for the past 3.5 years plus, I've trained over 2,000 students to make money online and offline, and I'm here to give you access to my free one-day webinar class where I'll teach you how to make money online and perhaps offline using 0 naira. You heard me, 0 naira. If you want to venture into affiliate marketing, information marketing, sales and marketing proper, you want to be a business coach, or perhaps you are a copywriter, a content creator, a photographer, a videographer, anything at all, or you are in love with cryptocurrency and NFTs like myself, or perhaps you don't even have any digital skills at all, but you want to make money in the online space. Well, I'm inviting you to my one-day free webinar class where I'll teach you how to make money online, millions of naira online using 0 naira. I want you to click the link below this video or around the video, or perhaps in the comment section, and you have access to my one-day free webinar where you learn all these things to make money online. I want to just teach you a secret on least funnel to making millions online, where you work less and earn more. I'll see you in the class. Bye.
Hi guys, good evening everybody, and welcome to class. How are we doing? Good evening. I'm excited about today's class, and I hope you are excited too. I want to feel our energy on the comment section. I know yesterday was fire here with Emmanuel. I believe that we learned a lot yesterday and that we're already taking action. So if you're excited to be here, I want to say something in the comment section. Tell me your name, where you're joining from. Okay? Your name and where you're joining from. Tell us your name and where you're joining from. I want to feel some energy on the comment section. Today is another lecture day, and we are looking at how to write an email copy, basically how to write a copy. Disconnected. All right, so you can hear me, guys. Hello, Zainab. I see you. Hi. Good evening. John, I see you too. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to class. Okay, so we're going to be starting now, and today we are looking at how to write an email copy. There is a lot that we're going to learn. Generally, I'm trying to connect my system. It was my system I was using before. It was my system I was using before it's connected. So I want to connect back to my system so I could use my phone to share some things with us. So I prepared a slide that we're going to use for today's class, so you follow the class as well. Okay, so it won't just be me talking, but you'll be seeing, hearing, and understanding everything I'm saying. Joy, I see you. Welcome. Good evening. Glad to have you join class today. So if you're joining us, please tell me your name and tell me where you're joining from. And I want us to remain active on the comment section so that I too be encouraged and this class will be enjoyable. Okay. So we are looking at how to write copies. I'm going to be giving us step-by-step guide. By the end of today's class, if I'm not talking fast. All right, let me slow down a bit. So by the end of today's class, we would be able to understand step-by-step how to write a copy, okay? Step-by-step. It's step-by-step. So it means that no one is going to go blank writing copy from today henceforth. You're going to know exactly how to start. You're going to know exactly what to use to start, okay? So let me quickly get the slide, and I'll be sharing my screen very quickly. Slide, rather. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing my screen very quickly, and we're going to be looking at how to write a copy. So if you've been following our class, you know that we've talked a lot about sales, about marketing, and if you have not been following the class, I will encourage you to go back and look at the videos on my Twenty percent is about writing. We also know that 80% is about marketing and 20% is about writing. So it's mainly the marketing, the research that is involved in copywriting and not just the writing alone. I mean, anybody can write. Sorry for saying. Okay, so anybody can write, but copywriters are different because we learn how to do our market research and we also learn how to write. Okay, we learn how to sell, so we are doing more of both marketing, selling, and also writing. Okay, so I need us to pay attention because today's class is going to give us a clear explanation of how to write a copy. Now, this is an introduction I'm going to be giving. This is what we're going to be looking at: what a copy is, building blocks of a great sales copy, and also how to do an effective market research and how to write an email copy sequence. Now, the reason why I'm bringing in how to do market research is because the first thing you must do in market research in copy is to do your market research. It's just the basics, just the foundation. You must do a research first before you write. Your writing is going to be bettered from the place of research. It's going to be bettered from the place of experience, of understanding, of research. Like, you've done this thing, you've understood it, you actually know how to write and you know what to write. So we're going to be looking at market research and then we'll now look at the copy itself. Now, this is a way of introducing this course or this particular class, and I use this a lot because I want you to have the money mentality while you're going through this lecture. Why do I want you to have the money mentality? Everything you're going to do as a copywriter is to make money or to help an organization make more money. Okay, it's about sales, it's about marketing. So always know that there is something in for you. That should be a motivation when you want to give up, when you want to stop, or when you want to get tired, or when you want to start complaining. You know that, okay, money is involved in this. I'm helping a company make more money, and invariably I'm going to make more money. The money we need as copywriters are with people, so we have to be motivated all the time to do the work. Okay, all right, so everyone likes the sound of money coming into their account. Imagine you being paid in dollar, imagine you being paid in naira, imagine you being paid every single day, and you're just working from the comfort of your house. I mean, I've never written a copy going out or going to an office or sitting down from morning till night. I do all this in the comfort of my house and I am earning my money. Okay, so that is one sweet thing about copywriters. We work from home and we earn so much money. So now, what is a copy? Copy is just marketing. Okay, it's the information that you write with the aim of persuading people or entertaining an audience. In advertising, copy is known as the output that copywriters give out. Okay, copywriters are those who are employed to write materials that would encourage consumers to buy goods and services. Sorry, I don't know if the echo is also reflecting there because I'm hearing some echo and I think it's really affecting my presentation. All right. Okay, so this is what a copy is. So basically, everything we are writing as copywriters is what copy. What we are giving out there, what we are putting out there, what we're using to make sales, what we're using to make money, what we are giving to companies to improve their sales. That is what we call what? Copy. And that is our product. Okay. Now, marketing copy refers to the text that is being used to educate a customer about a product and motivate them to eventually buy. So there's no how you talk about a copy without talking about motivation. There is no how you talk about a copy without talking about educating adding value, and eventually what? To buy a product. So sometimes you can write the copy and it's not even to sell, but to educate. But you're telling them to go to a particular site or go to a particular, let's say, probably chat you up on WhatsApp. You're giving them a call to action, okay? But there must be that motivation, there must be that persuasion, and there must be an eventual what? Buying. So the aim of every copy should be, at the long run, whether with that particular copy or with the subsequent copy, the aim is always what? To sell a product and to convince your clients to buy. Okay, so marketing copy is used in growing number of channels. Use it for advertisements, okay, even in newspapers, YouTube taglines, okay, people that want to produce billboards, designers that want to design flyers. They employ copywriters to give them the right words to use that will be attractive. Remember me saying that sometimes you want to write something, you have to think, because that thing you're writing is what's going to attract the customer, or is what is going to make them not attracted to the product. Okay, whatever you're putting out there is going to either attract the customer or not even have any effect on the customer. So you have to be intentional. Now, steps to writing a sales copy. Let's assume that you get a contract now and someone wants you to write a copy for them. Okay, they want you to write a copy for them. How are you going to do that? What are the steps for you to write a sales copy? Number one thing you must do is to identify the product or the service to be sold. Hi, Chibize, I see you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please, let's do well to share the link and chat them up in class on WhatsApp group chat and let them know that we have started, okay? So first of all, you must identify the product or the service that you want to sell. Sorry, goody. Can you keep this in there for me? That time, just leave it there. Okay. So first of all, identify the product and the service that you want to sell. There is no how you're going to sell what you don't know or what you've not been able to identify. Now, secondly, you have to identify your target audience. Identify the people that are going to get this thing you're selling. Am I selling to the young? Am I selling to old people? Am I selling to mothers? Am I selling to fathers? Am I selling to children? Am I selling to the sick? Okay, who are this product I'm trying to push out there going to? Is it going to age group of 0 to 18 years? Is it going to 25 to 50 years? You must identify it because it's going to determine the type of language you're using to sell that product. Now you have to do a thorough market research. You have to do a research about that product. That is what's going to make you different from every other person. I know you've been writing things about your products. Okay, I'm selling so and so thing, come and buy, send me a message, do this, but you're going to do it differently from now henceforth. And what is going to be that different thing you're doing? You're going to do your market research. Even big companies, they have people that are into market research, a section of their company that are into what? Sales, marketing, market research. And they know that it is important that 80% of the success of the product is dependent to the level of what? Of market research. So you have to do what? A market research. Now, number 4, you have to identify the big idea. Okay, you must identify the big idea. That is what is going to separate you from other competitors that are selling the exact products that you're selling. So identify the big idea about your product. Identify that thing that is making your product outstanding. That even though others are selling the same thing, yours is what? Different. Number 5, draft your first copy. You've done your research. You've done your market research. You've identified your audience. First of all, you've identified your product. You've identified your audience. You've done your market research. And you've identified the big idea. The 5th thing you must do is to draft your first copy. Okay, so you have to write out your first copy. What is my copy going to look like? What is my heading? What are the things I'm going to input into this copy? Write your first copy. Your first copy is not going to be perfect. Okay, there are many things you're going to miss out in, but it's for you to draft out something first. Personally, I've noticed that when I draft out something first, it's easy for me to edit, and even the idea becomes the idea just begins to come when there's something I'm working with. Okay, so draft out your first copy, then you proofread. After proofreading, read your copy out loud. Proofreading means that you're editing, you're correcting your sentence, your word structure, your punctuation, your sentences, construction of words. You proofread it and you edit and correct. then you read it out loud. Read as though you're reading it to your clients. Okay, read it as though you're reading it to the person that is going to buy the product. And as you're reading it out loud, it's going to help you know if your copy is convincing enough, if it's persuasive enough. Now, imagine that someone else was reading the same thing to you. Is it going to make sense to you? Is it going to be persuasive enough to convince you to buy that product? That is why you have to read it out loud. The second reason why you must read your copy out loud is to identify the errors, okay? Identify the mistakes. As you're reading the sentences, if there's a mistake in the sentence, as you're reading it out loud, you're going to identify that mistake, okay? You're going to hear yourself make that mistake and you correct it. So read your copy out loud, then you produce your second draft, okay? Produce your second draft, then submit to your clients. Give it to your clients and let them know, let them tell you, give you feedback on what the copy is like. Are they satisfied? Are they okay with whatever you sent to them? Do they want to make corrections? So they give you a feedback. You review it if need be. Resolve the disputes. Are there areas of confusion? Do your client like the offer you added to the copy? Do they like the call to action? Do they like the storyline? Are there corrections? You resolve whatever dispute you have with your customer, with your client. Then you rewrite your copy. Jeff, I see you. Good evening. Welcome. Grace, I see you. Good evening. Welcome. All right, so we are still looking at what the steps to writing a sales copy. Then you rewrite if need be, okay? After corrections with your clients and they've made their inputs, you go back and rewrite. Then what? You submit. So these are the 14 steps. I don't want anyone getting confused or not knowing where to start. These are the 14 steps that you must follow. And I say must because you don't have to miss any step. A step can be faster than the others, okay? A step can be slower than the others, but make sure you don't miss any step, especially the beginning steps. These are the step-by-step guide to writing a sales copy. Whether you're writing it for yourself, whether you're writing it for a company, whether you're writing it for whoever you're writing it for, whether you're freelancing, whether you're writing for your corporate body, a corporate body, or for a brand, whatever and whoever you're writing a copy for, make sure you follow these steps, okay? Now we are going to expand it more. Of course, after you've submitted, they will give you your money, you rinse and you repeat the process, and you'll get paid. I mean, the money begins to go into your account, okay? So we are going to now focus on explaining how the market research works. And I want to pay attention to this part because 80% of the work is market research. Copywriters are not just about writing, okay? The market research makes up the 80% of the work, makes up 80% of the work, okay? So I need us to pay attention at this point. All right. So copywriting is 80% research and 20% writing, like I said earlier on. So the bulk of the work is what? Is in the research. Now, I want you to shout it to yourself, like repeat it to yourself and say, I must learn how to research. It is compulsory that every copywriter should know how to what? To research. The first thing you must do when you want to write a copy is identify what? The product. What am I selling? Or identify the service. What am I selling? Am I selling a class? Am I selling a training? Identify what? The product first. Number two, identify your audience. If it is your product that you're selling, make sure you identify the audience that you want to write that copy for. Maybe your product can even go to anybody, okay? Maybe it can go to the young, the old, children, it can go to everyone. But for a particular copy, make sure you have a target audience in mind. Because the way you address children, the way you address parents, the way you address professors, the way you address students will not be the same way you address other classes, okay? So you must identify the audience that you're addressing the copy to. Then number three, you do your market research. Now, what is market research? It is the process of evaluating the feasibility of a new product or service through research conducted directly on customers. You're actually researching to know the feasibility of the product, whatever I'm trying to sell out there. How feasible is it? How will it bless my customers? How will it satisfy a need? You have to research or make all those research. Research allows you to discover your target market, get opinions and other feedback from your customers about their interest in the product. Remember that I keep emphasizing that for you to effectively sell a product, you must be meeting a need. So you must identify the problems of your clients or identify the problems of your audience, your target audience, so that your interest, your copy is going to satisfy their needs. Okay. So market research is targeted at understanding what your target audience need, understanding the problem, understanding their interest, understanding exactly what they've been clamoring for. Okay, what are they clamoring for? What exactly do they need? So the first question you must ask yourself is, what are some of the most pressing problems people in this market are dying to solve right now? What are the most pressing problems? You must answer these questions. This thing looks as though it's okay, it's work, it's stress, but that is where the main work is. Once you've done your market research and you do it effectively, your copy is not going to be a problem. Writing your copy won't be a problem. Your copy converting will not be a problem. So research must be done. It must be done. So you're asking yourself, what are the most pressing problems people in this market are dying to solve right now? What are the problems they are trying to solve? Let's say you're selling a skincare product. What are their problems? Once you target their problems, once you mention their problems and tell them that your product is bringing a solution to that problem, then trust me, they are going to rush and buy that product. So you must ask and answer this question first. And this is why knowing and following up trends are very important. Okay, what are the trends? What are people saying about this? What is happening in the news? Can even bring in trends into your copy, okay, to make people relate. If you're in Nigeria and then you know that okay, this election period, very soon we'll be entering the voting and the whole electoral process for our president, and you know that these are the things that are trending. Somehow you can chip in some of these trends into your copy, even use it as a headline. Okay, we keep hearing obedience, this and that. You can bring in that word in your headline, and is it's going to get attention because everybody is into, oh, who are we voting for, who is this, who is that, and the whole campaign stuff. So it's going to bring attention to your copy when you're bringing in trends into your copy. Okay, so what are the type of market research we have? We have 8 of them. I'm just going to explain them very briefly. You have your primary research, you have your secondary research, qualitative, quantitative, branding, customer, competitor research, and product research. Okay. Now I'm not going to enter into this. I'm not going to enter into it because this is not my focus for tonight's class. But let me just really 2 hints. Primary research is when you're going out there to do primary research. Okay. I've reused that word again. But simply, it is going out there to do what? To do your research. You're reaching out to your customers or you're going online to search what exactly do my customers need. Now, secondary research is you're already using a done research. Okay. So example, they come and give you statistics that 80% of ladies love let's say products that will make them spotless and clean, or whatever the statistics is reading, and you're working with that in your copy. So it's a secondary research. You're doing the research online, but you're using an already done study to make your inferences. Okay. Then you have your qualitative research. In qualitative, you're using quality. You're not using quantity. You're not dealing with numbers. You're dealing with what? Quality. In quantitative, you're using what? Numbers. In branding research, you're actually working on brands, okay? Understanding how you can brand your product, asking customers questions, asking questions about other people's brand and how they're able to scale. In customer research, you're going out there to ask questions to your customers. You're asking your customers question. What satisfies you? What are the problems you've been having using skincare products? What are the side effects you've been having? What do you wish you could have right now that you don't have? So you're reaching out to your customers and you're getting to know their tastes, you're getting to know their interests, you're getting to know their dislikes, you're getting to know their problems. Competitor research, you're going there to research about your competitors, okay? You're selling skincare products and you know you're not the only person selling skincare products. So you have to find out what are other skincare products doing, okay? What is their effect? What is their statistics? How are they selling? How is Nivea making their money? I mean, Nivea is everywhere now. So you begin to research about Nivea. What is their database like?
What are their influencers? Who influences them? Who are their sponsors? How do they market their product? What strategies do they use to infiltrate the market? How and what exactly are their statistics? Who are their distributors? How do they brand? You get all those informations about them. What is their what, their daily income? How much do they sell? How you just understand the strategies they are using to sell. You even study their ads. I mean, you go online and you're seeing Nivea ads everywhere. What is the other skincare products brand? You see Oriflame. You see that they are making waves. So you begin to search about your research about your competitors to find out what exactly are they doing. Now let me bring it down home. Let's say, okay, these ones are big companies. Let me bring it down home. Probably you're just selling let's say skincare products. Let me keep using that, okay? I'm just starting locally. You look around your environment, okay? Who are the other people that are selling the same thing that I'm selling? Okay, even if you're selling, even if you have a small shop or you're baking cake, okay, you're into cake baking, decoration, event planning, and all that. You ask yourself, who are my competitors? Who are doing the same thing in my environment? Who is the best in this in my environment? And you take out time to study that person and get to know how the person got to the heights they got to. What exactly are they doing differently from what I'm doing? Then you help you identify your own big idea and help you know how to stand out and be better. Okay, so that is under competitor research. Then you have your product research. In product research, you've already created a product, but you're sending your product out to the market. Okay, give different persons to test your product. Ask them, what do you think about my product? Okay, does it satisfy you? Okay, people that are into skin, they do this a lot. I watched the movie. What's the name of that movie again? I can't remember again. But basically, what they do is they produce skincare products. Okay, lipsticks, body creams, and all that. So what they did is that they went into high school, okay, into a school environment, and they had to give some persons to use the product, and then they videoed them. They made a record and asked them question. What do you think about this product? Okay, is it solving your problem? How is it on your skin? Is it suiting to your skin? Do you feel confident wearing the perfume? They just began to ask different questions. Okay, and that is how people also used to pitch their products. So you go out there, give your products to people, let them test it, even give it to your friends free of charge, and tell them, test this product and give me your feedback. Okay, let them give you a review and use your review to make your inferences and write your copy. So this is what we call what? Product research. Now, under this type of research, depending on what you want to achieve, you can utilize and even combine any of this type of research in getting what you want. So you can combine product research with customer research or quantitative research, depending on what you want to achieve. You can use any of these research methods, any of these type of research, okay, to get the information you need for your copy. Now, what's the different method of research, of market research? The different methods. So there are 5 basic methods. Why is this faster than I am? There are 5 basic methods for market research, and they include survey, focus groups, personal interviews, observation, field trials. These are different methods you can use to get your research. Okay, you can just give questionnaires and ask questions. You can just video people and do interviews, personal interviews. You can just research by observation, just observe, and that is it. Okay, or even do field research, use field survey. Okay, now what are the research tools? This is the place I want us to pay attention to, so we get to learn how to do our research effectively. You have Google there to do your research. You have Facebook groups. You have Quora. You have Reddit. You have Medium. You even have YouTube, which you are on currently watching this video. You have websites. You have online forums. You have Amazon, and you have many of them out there. I'm going to expand on some of them, but the one I love using so much is what Reddit. Okay, I use Reddit, I use Nairaland, I use Facebook groups, and I use Google. Okay, I use YouTube as well. YouTube, that's one of my commonest. Okay, so you can do your research on anything on any of this platform. Okay, you can go on Reddit and type in skincare product, or type in wet lips, or type in branding, or type in baking, or type in event planning, and it gives you lots of information, like you have enough and more than enough. Okay, so you can find out, when you go into groups, you can find out what are people discussing about. Let's say you're selling glucometer. for those in the health niche. Okay, what are people discussing about glucometer? What are people discussing about sugar level? What are people discussing about hypertension? Let's say you want to write a copy about a hypertensive drug or a hypertensive product for any health company. What are people saying online about the antihypertensive they've been using? What are people saying online about cakes? What are people saying online about this particular product? So you go into any of those sites and you ask your questions and you get your answer. Okay. So these are different platforms that you can do your research and you have enough information. Remember that you must be meeting a need if you want people to bring out money and give you. If you want to get attention, you want to really make sales, meet a need. And how will you know people's need? You can't make conclusions based on what you need. It's not about you, it's about your customers, about your audience, your target audience. So you must go out there and find out their discussions. People talk about these things in those secret forums. They talk about those things. Sexual, even up down to sexual discussions, they have those things. So you get to know what are people's problems. People are open online, especially in these forums and in these groups. They share their problems. Twitter is another place where you get people saying stuff. Okay, so enter any of these sites based on whatever you want to sell, whatever your copy is about. Enter any of these sites, browse about that product, get information about that product, and use it to create what? Your copy. Okay. So Amazon is also another place you can get information. Go to Amazon, search similar products, and look at the descriptions. Look at the descriptions in Amazon on that product. Let's say you're selling reading lamps, you're selling stationaries, you're selling ring lights, whatever product at all you're selling. I want to hear our comment in the comment section. If you're still with me, let me know in the comment section what product you're selling. Okay, what product are you selling? So I will use the products we are selling to make instances and give us ideas on how to do our research. Okay, so let me know in the comment section, what products are you selling? What products would you like to sell in future? What product, apart from those of us that want to do freelancing? Okay, if you're doing freelancing, that's fine. Of course, that one is not dependent on you. You write copies for different people. But if you have a product, you have a business that you're learning this copywriting for, I want to hear something in the comment section. Tell me the product you are selling, so that it will help us know how to give our instances. Okay, so you can go to Amazon and search for similar products, okay, that you're selling or you want to write a copy for. Okay, I see you, Salome, welcome. And then go to the ones that have 5 stars, okay, and the ones that have 1 stars. See their target audience. Okay, see what they are saying, see the ones that the target audience love and what they hate. Okay, that is going to give you information. So you're going to know, okay, people like more of this product than these other products. Okay, people like this more than this. So these are sites where you can get free hints on what people like or what people don't like. Okay, forums as well. Forums, people come to forums and discuss a lot of things. They come there and share their problems. They come there and tell you the symptoms. Health, for those of us in the health niche, they come there and tell you the symptoms they are having and how much they need this, or how this drug did not work for them and how this works for them. So go into forums. Okay, forums are amazing because there you can spy on people's private conversation. Okay, forums allow you to spy on people's private conversations, even get to hear people's problems that normally they will not want to share, but on those sites they share them. Okay, so you go to those forums, and you can go to those forums on Facebook. For example, you want to browse about diabetes or health or sewing or tailoring, anything whatsoever. That's the amazing about Facebook. You see different groups, multiple groups. There are many groups out there. Okay, so anything at all you're searching for, just go to Facebook search and write the name diabetes. Okay, go on Google, type diabetes plus forum. Just type diabetes on Google, diabetes plus forum. It will bring out, I don't know, I think I should share my screen with my system and do a research for us. Okay, I want to hear our comment on this, on the comment section. I want to hear us say something. Once I see a product, I'm going to pick up that product. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen with my system, and we're going to do a research, a market research on that product. Okay, if I see a comment, I'll work with that. Even if you're not saying a product, I know most of us in my class are more into freelancing. I think the only one person that in the last class said she's into baking. Okay, I don't know if she's in class today, But let me know in the comment section what product you sell. And if you're not selling any product, someone should give me an example of a product we should research about. We want to, let's say we want to sell that product to people. Give an example of a product that we can sell. So we do our market research, get the information that we're going to use to write our copy, okay? So I'll be waiting for our comments in the comment section. So forums are very beautiful places where you get to research about people, get to research about their interests, their problems, their questions, and what they are saying about a particular topic. Okay. Now, YouTube is another platform that people underuse. How are you going to do your research on YouTube? Go to YouTube, search the topic you want to research about. Okay, just go to the search button and press and type out what you want to search about. Okay, look for catchy topics and for the most viewed and those that are top on the list. Okay, it gets to tell you what people are actually interested in. Sometimes that can be deceiving because if a celebrity posts anything whatsoever, people are definitely going to watch it. Okay, people will watch it and the person will have many more views. Okay, but just use your intuition. Look at the different topics. Look at the one that is catchy. Look at the one that people are viewing more. Look at the ones that come up on top. Okay, be mentally alert. That's very important. Be mentally alert. Okay, now pay attention to how the video starts and how they hold attention. Remember that I told in the last class that video scripting is part of copywriting. People that write scripts are very intentional. They employ copywriters to write scripts because scripts are things that you want to use to draw attention as well and pass a message. Okay, people sell with videos, people sell with flyers, people sell with newspapers, people sell with stuff. People sell with stuff, okay? So they sell with videos. So videos are also part of what copywriters do. So go to YouTube, okay? Especially if you want to create a video, okay, as a copywriter, go to YouTube. Search out the topic that you want to create your video on, okay? Pay attention to how they put the catchy word, how they put the title. That title is going to give you what you can also use to capture your own video, okay? Now, I don't know how many of us have been following me. Would have noticed that sometime in June, I did a video. I enrolled for a competition and made a video where I actually won, and I got paid in dollars for that from that competition. Now, that was actually I wrote the script. I made that video with my copywriting skill, okay? Because I had to sit down and I wrote out everything I wanted to say in that video. They gave us time limits. They gave us number of how long the video is supposed to last, and they gave us a topic to prepare on. Okay, so I had to sit down and I had to write out what I wanted to say in the video. And that's the work of a copywriter because I had to be intentional about it. I had to say it in a way that the judges are going to be convinced. I'm going to convince them enough based on that topic. Just when we do debates, okay, you're trying to convince and not confuse, panel of judges, all those stuff. So you prepare what you're going to say because you want to convince your audience or your judges on a particular topic. That is what copywriters, we persuade, we motivate, we educate, and we convince people to buy a product. Everything we are doing, whether we are educating, whether we are convincing, whether we are persuading, is to cause people to buy that product. Okay, so I sat down and wrote out what I wanted to say in that video, and I began to say it out just the way I told us, video copy out loud. So I began to say it, and then I had to make a video of it. Okay, so it actually paid off. So that is how you should also, work towards preparing your own copy, whether it's in a video form or in a written form. Do your research, okay? I did the research, find out more information about that topic. I even did research on the judges, okay? I did the research on the company that was doing the competition to find out what exactly do they like, what exactly are they looking out for in this competition, what's the topic exactly about. Okay, so from that I was able to write the copy that I said, that I spoke by using the video. So similar thing applies here. Okay, go and do your research. If you want to do a video as well, and I told us that video sells a lot, like people pay more attention to videos and write up. People these days are very lazy to read. Okay, they are very lazy to read. I see someone saying hair. Are you saying hair products or are you saying hair? Like, what exactly? I want to understand, Joy. What are you saying in the comment section? I say we should research on hair products. We are selling a hair product or what? Okay, please clarify me on the comment section. So be mentally alert. Pay attention to the title of the video. Look at how whoever is creating the video held the attention of the audience. look at the choice of words. It's going to help you to what? To create your own. So watch how they address the prospects, watch how they introduce the product, watch how they pitch the product, and how they finally close the sales. All these things are inside what? The video, and they are inside what is going to help you what? Write your copy. Then go to the comment section and read through it. You will certainly gain insight on how to go about your own copy and how to go about your own, how to write your own copy and how to sell your products. Okay. So, building blocks of a great sales copy. What are the building blocks of a great sales copy? Number one is what? The lead. Okay. The lead. Number two, the discovery story. Number three, your unique mechanism. Number four, your proof session. Five, introduce your product. Six, pitch your product. Seven, offer section. Okay. Then you close. All right. So I'm going to take my time to explain these different building blocks. Okay. I thought we're going to end by 9 because I don't want this particular video to be long and I have some other things to attend to. Okay. So we're going to close by 9. So in the next 20 minutes, we are going to be done. But I want to take my time to explain this particular section because it's one of the most important things. Okay. And then we'll call it the night and converge again tomorrow to finish up. Okay. So, but pay attention. These are the building blocks of a great copy. If you must write a copy, these are the component things that must be in your copy. I've told us how to start, what you must do. Let's say you've identified your products, you've identified your target audience, and you've even done your customer profiling. I didn't talk about that. Yes, we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. But in your customer profiling, you have to do a research about your customers. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so you must do your what? Your customer profiling. Find out the name of your customer. That's if you're writing for a client now, okay? Or if you're targeting a particular audience, find out information about your audience, profile them, age grade, age group, sex, their interest, where they go, what they like, and the rest of them. Excuse me. So that's customer profiling. So let's say you've done that and then you've now come to writing your first draft. You finish doing your market research and you've now come down to write your copy. What are the building blocks of a great copy? What will you impute in your copy that will make it effective and make you have more sales? Okay, so that's what we're talking about now. So number one is your lead. Your lead is the most, I would say, the most important, okay, not the most important, but one of the most important part of your copy. Because if you lose your customer at this point, you've lost them. They are not going to come back. You've lost them. They're not even going to get to the point where you're giving them the call to action, to take an action, or to do something, or to buy the product. So the lead is the first thing that your customers are seeing, is the first thing your clients are seeing, and so it has to be powerful. It has to attract them. It has to carry so much weight. Okay, so the lead is number one part of your copy. Now, others are your discovery story, the unique mechanism, proof, introduce your product, your pitch, blah 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 blah, down to frequently asked questions. I'm going to take them one by one. Today, I'm just going to focus on the lead alone. Okay. By tomorrow, we're going to talk about the discovery story down to your frequently asked questions. So in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to focus on teaching us how to get your lead, okay? Because that is the part that is going to get your customers. Now, your lead. It is the first set of words or sentences in your copy. The first thing your customers are going to see is your lead. And it includes your headline, it includes the one third or the one fourth of your message. Okay. And is that part that is going to cast a spell on your audience. If that part does not cast a spell on your audience, believe me, you've lost them. They're not going to get to your call to action. I'm emphasizing this because this is one of the most important parts of your copy that you must get right. Your headline has to be catchy enough. Okay? It has to be emotionally compelling and not just interested. It must be interesting, it must attract your audience, and it must be emotionally compelling. Remember that we all are what? Emotional beings. And I told us that people buy based on emotions. People buy because of emotions and then justify it with logic. People buy things because they want to have something of prestige, something that will make them feel of great value, or something that will make them pride in themselves, something that will massage their ego. They do it because of love or because of fear of falling sick. People buy based on emotion. It's emotion that gives them the reason to buy a product. And then because we are logical human beings, they'll now justify whatever they bought with logic. Okay, this is going to help me achieve this. This is going to help me achieve that. But primarily people buy because of what? Emotions. That's why somebody will not go and buy Toyota. Person will go and buy they will not buy Toyota Camry. They will go and buy Lamborghini. The car will still take them to the same place at the same time. But for the fact that they want class, they will go for what? Lamborghini. This is emotion. It's emotion, and that's the reason why they will buy the product. They buy based on emotion and justify later on with logic. Okay, it's an investment. Okay, it's going to help me do this. They begin to give reasons why they feel they should buy. They actually made the right choice to buy that product. So your headline must be emotionally compelling. They should look at it and be compelled to take an action. Now, there are 7 proven lead types, okay, that you must use as a copywriter. Different lead types. There are many of them. So you have options, okay? You're not out of options. You have many options that you can employ to create your lead. Number 1 is what? The secret lead. Number 2, the story lead. Number 3, the problem solution lead. You have your prediction lead, the big promise lead, the offer lead, and the system lead. Okay, I wish I would have time to go through all this one after the other, but I am going to, by tomorrow, I'm going to screenshot samples. Okay, I'm going to screenshot samples. I'm going to be sharing those samples with us, so you get to know the examples of these different leads. Okay, I just want us to spend 1 hour today, and we are up. Okay, we are out. Tomorrow we'll continue. We'll do our 2 hours, and I will make sure I will take our time to teach us on the building blocks. Okay, so you have your secret lead. Now, secret lead is when you tell someone there are 5 secrets to success. People will say 5 secrets to success and they'll be attracted because everybody wants to succeed. People always want to know secrets before it gets to other people. Okay, people love secrets. They love to know what other people don't know. So when you tell them 5 secrets to attracting the man of your dreams, you see how people are going to run to click and okay, can I just get these 5 secrets? Can I just get these 4 secrets? They would want to read to the end. So you use this list to attract attention, then you give them information and give them a call to action. For you to understand these 5 secrets to attracting the man of your dreams, I want you to click this link and watch my video on YouTube. It's a free class where I gave detailed explanation on how to attract the man of your dreams based on true life experiences and testimonies from 50 persons who have had the man of their dreams. This is going to sound so attractive. Wow, I would want, especially if you add the number to it, you would just tell them these are the secrets to attracting the man of your dreams, but you tell them I have 5 proven secrets. Okay, so it's a secret lead and people always want to hear secrets. So apply this in writing your copy. Your headline must be attractive. Number 2 lead you can use is what? The story lead. In the story lead, you can say something like 10 reasons why I quit my 9 to 5 job. Okay, 10 reasons why I quit my 9 to 5 job. Now, people want to quit their 9 to 5 jobs. Okay, maybe you're trying to pitch your copywriting class and you just use it as a headline. Okay, So people always want to get free from that 9 to 5 job where they have to work every day, morning till night. So when you come and you're trying to share your personal story, your personal experience, and you use that as a headline, and they know that these are things that touches them, they will definitely click. So it's attractive. And that's why I said you would have done your research to know what are the problems of people, what exactly do people want to have solution to. So by the time you're saying that 9 to 5, you've already done your research and know that the people that love that have interest in copywriting, or that would want to have interest in copywriting, or people that I want to pitch my business to, are people that are tired of their 9 to 5 job. Okay, so I want to get people that are tired of their 9 to 5 job to understand that there is something they can do aside the 9 to 5 job, and they'll still make money more than those that are civil servants. So these are my target audience, and I want to pitch this business to them. So I'm going to apply it. I'm going to use it in my lead, in my headline. Okay. So 10 different reasons why I quit my 9 to 5 job and I am making 6 figures, 10 times more than I earn as a civil servant. Okay. So this is a personal story. Okay. This is my headline. So whether you're a civil servant, whether you have a 9 to 5 job, whatever you're doing, you'll be attracted to find out what is the story. Actually, I've actually seen this type of topic somewhere on LinkedIn, and I just had to click it because I'm this kind of person that always want to be free from that burden of 9 to 5 work. Okay, 9 to 5 work where you just get to work so much and then they are paying you less, or they even owe you sometimes in Nigeria. Okay, so these are problems that people are going through, and if people are going through these problems, they need solution to it. So why not put it in your headline to attract the attention? So you use a story lead, okay, and write about your story. So that is a story lead that you can use, okay. People also use things like, wow, the girl that hugged a lion is a story lead. Like, as you're seeing that again, I hugged the lion, wow, this is unbelievable. Nobody have ever done that. What exactly happened? And that is what all these news and newspapers, all these broadcasts, all these radio stations, they use story leads. Most times they use story leads. Okay, so they want to share a story and they use the story lead in the headline. You'll be attracted. Okay, what happened? Okay, confusion arose as Mr. This slaps this in a senatorial meeting. Are you kidding me? Story. What happened? People will be attracted to it. So you can use personal stories. You can use stories of other people and finally learn to what you want them to hear, which is a call to action, to buy a product or to take an action. Okay, so you have the story lead. Now you have the problem solution lead. The problem solution lead. In this, you're creating a picture of a problem, and then you're creating a picture of the solution. Let me give us an example. Okay, how I lost 5 kg in 3 days. Okay, or another example, how you can lose 5 kg in 1 week. Okay, so you're stating the problem. The problem is what? Overweight. You're talking to people that are overweight, and then you're giving them a solution of how to overcome that, or how to deal with that. So you create a problem and you bring in a solution. So that's the problem solution lead. Okay, how to overcome inferiority complex. Okay, 5 key ways to overcome inferiority complex. So the problem there is inferiority complex, and you're bringing a solution, which are 5 ways. So they want to know that solution and they read through. So this is a problem solution lead. Create a problem, tell them that you have a solution. Okay, so as they are reading further, they will want to know what are the solutions to the problem. How did you overcome inferiority complex? They want to hear the solution because you've created a problem in their mind. Inferiority complex is there. Okay, so there can actually be a combination of 2 leads in one. For example, I can combine this. In this case, where I gave you an instance, how I overcame inferiority complex in 5 days, how I overcame stage fright. 2 ways by which I overcame stage fright. Okay, so I'm going to share my personal story, but then I've shown you a problem and I'm telling you that this is the way I overcame this problem. Okay, so I'm combining both story lead and problem solution lead in one lead. So you can combine, you can use them separately, whichever way you want, but these are leads that can attract people. Okay, now number 4 type of lead is the prediction lead. In the prediction lead, you're telling them about the prediction. Okay, 5 jobs that would make you the most money in 2023 is a prediction. Okay, we are yet to enter 2023, but then you're telling them there are 5 jobs, there are 5 online businesses you must do today if you do not want inflation to affect you in 2023. So that is the prediction. Okay, even people do prediction in crypto, in NFT, so you can predict, okay, the currency or the whatever, how you said, okay, that you would buy, okay, that would sell, or that will make you 10% profit in 3 days. So it's a prediction. So somebody that is into crypto, or somebody that is into NFT, or somebody that is into something that you're talking about would want to know, what exactly can I do to make this money in 3 days? Or what can I do? I can give a video. I can, if I want to do a YouTube video, I can tag it, how to succeed as a YouTuber in 2023. Okay, 5 key ways to succeed as a YouTuber in 2023. So I'm giving you what a prediction. If you want to succeed in 2023, it's a prediction because it's futuristic. Okay, but it's the headline that is what is attractive. So that is what the prediction lead. Okay, someone comes up now and says, in 2023, look who is going to be our president. Okay, so that is the prediction lead. The person is predicting that in 2023, someone, whoever he's going to say, is going to be our president in Nigeria. His prediction, he's not sure, he's not in the electoral committee, but he's going to predict based on what facts. So those are interested in things like that, seeing that topic, you would want to click it and you want to open it. Okay, so it's also like someone's predicting what football. Okay, so and so team are going to so and so team in the next football match. You'd want to know what are the reasons why this person is saying this. So whatever you want to sell, you can actually use prediction lead. You can use any of these leads and it will work. But these are leads, if you check very well, your news, broadcast, everything that people are using online to attract attention will definitely fall inside any of these leads. So quit starting your copy anyhow. Okay, some of us have already written our copies and then we sent it to me to proofread. I noticed there were so many mistakes that at some point I felt, okay, I can't correct all these mistakes because I haven't even taught this class, especially those of us in GCC 3 class. I just feel that, okay, I haven't taught this topic, so there is no how you guys are going to understand even if I correct. So I just had to just make few corrections based on punctuation and arrangement, and that was it. Okay, so hopefully I believe that all of us are in this class, or some of us that will come back to watch this video later will take this correction and apply this. Some of us, the headline alone was, there was no headline set in some of our copies. There was no headline. There was no lead. There was nothing attractive. Some people just went straight to the point. I am selling so and so this, buy now. That is not attractive. Anyone that is seen by is going to be discouraged and is going to run off. So apply any of these. These are secret things that little things that you might ignore, but they will definitely make you the most money. They will get the most attention. So we've talked about what prediction lead. You can use prediction lead. Now, the 5th type of lead that you can use is what? The big promise lead. This one works all the time because people love promises. People love to see how things work. People love to see things that have worked. Okay, so I can come and say how I cleared my dark spots in 3 days. Read to the end of this post and you will learn the 5 different steps that I use to clear my dark spots in 3 days. Now, it's a big promise. What is that promise? That by the time they are reading this thing to the end, they are going to learn how to clear their dark spots in 3 days, applying the methods I'm going to share. So it's a big promise. Okay, so clear your dark spots in 3 days is a big promise. You're promising me that in 3 days I can clear my dark spots just by being down. So it's a lead. People that have been suffering from acne, from dark spots, there's a time I actually browsed about it when I was having acne issues. I wanted to know how to clear my acne, or the acne on my face and dark spots. What did I do? I went to YouTube, okay, and I searched, and it was not all the sites that I opened. Which ones did I open? The ones that looked more attractive. That is the work of copywriter. That is the secret to getting attention. The one that looks more attractive is the one I clicked. I mean, why would I see a post and just says how I removed acne from my face. Even the English is sounding somehow. I might not really be interested. Okay, I might click it if that's the last video on that site. If that's the video that is the last video that is coming out. But if I see something like how I cleared my dark spots in 24 hours, how I cleared my dark spots in 3 days, how I cleared my dark spots using just 2 simple methods, how I cleared my dark spots with natural products, how I cleared my dark spots in 1 week, how I these are what big promises. So I'm having this assurance that I'm clicking this video, I'm going to clear my dark spot. And people always love that quick and short cut method. Okay, so people would come and tell you how I grew my natural hair in 3 days. Okay, things I used to wash my hair that removes dandruff. All those things, they are big promises. So I'm having the hope that as I'm clicking the video, I am learning what is going to work for me. Okay, so it's a big promise, and these are leads that you can use. It has worked on people it works on people all the time. It has worked on me several times, and it has worked on you. Everyone in this class, it has worked for you several times, because you won't see those kind of things and you're actually looking for how to clear acne on your face and you will not click it. It's not possible. You will click it and watch it again and again. Okay, so these are sometimes the videos might not even make sense. The video might not even have the information you need, but that headline alone attracted your attention. And that is the aim. That is our aim when we're writing copies. Our aim is that the first thing we are going to put out there is going to attract attention. The first thing that people are going to see will attract what? Attention. So that is what the big promise lead. Now you have what? The offer lead. Okay? The offer lead. The offer lead is where you bring in your offer. I spend time on the third day of our class to teach us about offers and how to make offers. Okay, so you can start your headline with get 10% discount in 3 hours. Okay, so you're putting an offer and you're putting urgency. I told us one of the ways to get to give offers is by adding what? Urgency. If you want your offer to work, add urgency or add scarcity. Okay, the first 5 persons to click the link in this post is going to get 10% discount on my book price or my ebook. Okay, my ebook sales. Okay, or you can say, voila, we are doing a December giveaway. Okay, so that's an offer you're using as your headline. That offer can come in as your what? As your headline. And someone that have been waiting on your product, or that have been waiting to to buy your product but doesn't have the funds, just seeing that headline is going to know, okay, she's doing a giveaway, or she's giving a discount, or she's giving some bonuses. Okay, I can even say buy this product and get an extra book. Okay, buy 5 books and get 10. Buy 5 books and get 2 extra. Okay, so it can come in as your headline. Actually, it can come in and it attracts attention. Okay, so in this one is you're going straight to the point. Okay, you're going straight to the point. You're not cutting corners. You're not using story. You're not using big promise. You're not using secrets. You're not using futuristic prediction. You're using what? An offer. So you can use an offer as your words, as your lead. Okay, now number 2 is what? The system lead. In the system lead, you're giving them a system that is going to work for them. Okay, a system that works. So you're telling them how these have worked for people, and in this case, you're always bringing what? Testimonials. Okay, a system that have worked for people, the system to make money in 10 days, a system or a guide to making the most of your holiday, is a system to becoming a billionaire. Okay, the system to becoming so all these are systems that you're creating and you're selling it. So the headline can come as that. People love to buy systems, especially those in business, those in marketing. Okay, systems that work for affiliate marketers, how to make the most money as an affiliate marketer. Okay, the system to apply to gain. All these things are ideas coming to my head at the moment. Okay, so these are different leads that you can use to sell your product. It comes as your headline, and you have to pay attention to this. Copywriting is not just something you wake up and you just write something in 5 minutes and you send it out. You get to that point, but as a time to think and be creative. You can sit down and say, okay, I want to write this. Let me use the secret lead. Secrets to becoming successful in 2023. I'm planning to do a video very soon on my YouTube channel, okay? And it's going to be about how to become or how to start a YouTube channel in 2023. Okay, so something like that. But I'm definitely going to do my research, look at other videos that people have done on how to start a YouTube channel, look at it, look at the topics they have used in the past, and then I'll be able to create my own. So these are things you do when you've done your research. It helps you, it now guides you on how to select your topic and how to write your lead. Okay, so guys, these are the 7 proven lead types that you can use as a copywriter. Okay, and these are things that some other well-paid copywriters have used and it has worked for them in the past. So quickly, let me just divide these things into 2. They are the indirect leads and they are the direct leads. Okay, they are the indirect leads and they are the direct leads. The indirect leads are those ones that are indirect. Indirect in the sense that they are secret leads, they are story leads. You're indirectly leading people because you tell them story, but then at the long run, you now give them the information that you want to give them. You now give them a call to action. Okay, so they're indirect leads. The secret, story lead, problem solution lead, and prediction lead, they're indirect. And I say they're indirect because you're just leading them to somewhere. You're not telling them exactly what you're selling. You're telling them a story, you're giving them a prediction. Maybe you can finish predicting there's going to be more inflation in 2023. Here is why. It's a prediction. But the end of the storyline, the end of the copy might be for them to start copywriting business, okay? And for them to register for your copywriting class, because it's only those that register for copywriting class that will survive the inflation in 2023. That is what it, and you're indirectly leading them to somewhere, okay? So that is what an indirect lead. Now, sorry, these ones are what? Indirect leads. Why did I write this one indirect leads again? These ones now are direct leads, okay? These are directly, sorry, it's a mistake on my part. These ones are direct leads. These are indirect leads, the ones I mentioned before. These ones are indirect leads, okay? Now, these ones are the direct leads. Now, direct leads are what, like big promise, because it's direct because you're telling them what you want them to do at that time, okay? You're telling them exactly what they are going to gain. It's a lead that they know the end point, okay? Lose 5 kg in 3 days. How I lost 5 kg in 3 days. So it's a big promise. So you're giving them that is a direct lead. You're leading them directly to what you're telling them exactly what they're going to gain. The offer, get 10% discount. You're telling them exactly what's the system lead, the system to becoming a billionaire. You're already giving them the what, the information. This is what this copy is talking about. But see these other ones, they are indirect. You're giving them a secret to something. You're giving them a storyline. You're giving them a problem. You're giving them a solution. It's indirect. It's not directly attacking the call to action. The call to action is not even exposed at this point. You're just leading them to somewhere. Why is the other ones are what are direct leads? Okay. So once again, I want to remind us of my GCC class, which is an online class that trains you to become a high-earning copywriter. 2 weeks coaching academic sessions. We give you every single material you need to learn copywriting. We have assignments we're going to give you. We are going to review copies. We are going to help you build your online profile and then have a one-on-one coaching session from scratch till you start earning, okay? First of all, in my class, know that I've been giving us assignments. I gave us 2 assignments. I've given us 2 assignments so far, and we are still going to review copies written by other people, analyze them, and give our inputs. And then the one-on-one coaching is there as well. So if you're here and you've not registered, please send yeah, this is what we do. Group work, one-on-one coaching. So send GCC to the number on the screen. Send it today, and you're going to register at $5 or 2,800 naira. The original price of this class is 15,000 naira, but early birds will pay 2,800 naira. So to register, do what to send GCC to the number on the screen, and then you get to register to learn everything about copywriting and join us in our group work and join us in our one-on-one coaching, because I will coach you, I'll make corrections on your copy, and you get to learn and improve until you start earning. Okay. So for this next batch, we are going to take only 50 students, only 50 students. So you have to hurry while time lasts. Okay. So I must also say that if you have not subscribed to this channel, please click the subscription button right now, guys. Just begin to click, okay? Subscribe and join this great family where I teach you everything about copywriting, video editing, and teach you everything about business online, that's social media marketing and business, financial intelligence, how to even manage your money and how to invest, teaching you how to develop yourself, that's self-development, teaching you how to start up your own YouTube channel in case you need an extra source of income. You can start a YouTube channel. So I'm going to give you step-by-step guide on how I started. I have 2 YouTube channels now. You can check out my first account, GPS with Faith in Bar. That's the name of that channel, okay? Where I have over 1,000 subscribers already there. And this is the second account which I just started a few months ago, and we're already growing and growing fast, okay? So I need you to check it out and then subscribe to those 2 channels. And in this particular channel, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can start your YouTube channel. We're also going to be inviting seasoned speakers that will be teaching us a lot. I mean, yesterday's class was wonderful, and I mean, we know the testimonies that came out now. We all wanted him to come back. And definitely, like I promised, he's coming back, and he's coming back next week, guys. He's coming back next week. So he'll be joining us next week again to teach us a lot about business, social media growth, and how to make money online. Okay. So if you're excited to hear this, I want you to say something in the comment section. Let me know you're excited about that. Then also this week we are going to be hosting another guest by Thursday. I do not want to reveal at this point. I want you to anticipate. I want you to be expectant. On Thursday, we are going to have another guest join us, and it's going to be teaching us everything about setting up our social media profile as copywriters and how we can grow online as copywriters, okay? How to set it up professionally and how to make money. Then we're also going to be having another guest that will be teaching us all about freelancing, Upwork, Fiverr, and other, how to set up our freelancing account, okay? So I want you all to be expectant. There is so much more that is coming, and I want you to get ready for it. So do well to subscribe because a lot is going to come and you're going to learn a lot, okay? So before we go, I want to teach us 13 killer headlines you can use, okay? We talked about using headlines, talked about leads that you can use. Now I want to give us 13 examples, 13 killer headlines, okay? Killer headlines that you can use in starting your copy, okay? So who is excited to hear this? 13 killer headlines. That's the last thing we're going to look at before we call it a night. So if you're ready to hear the 13 killer headlines that will help you make money and write your copy that will generate leads, I want you to make some noise on the comment section. I want you to begin to type headlines, right? Start typing headline, powerful headline. Once I see headline in the comment section, I will start. If not, I think we'll call it the night, okay? But if you want to know the 13 killer headlines that you can use in writing your copy, I want you to type headline. Guys, I need some energy on the comment section. Your hand should be on the keyboard. You should be typing very fast, okay? Let me see you type headline, 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 headline. Type headline if you want to know the 13 killer headlines that you could use to write your copy. All right, Grace says, oh yes, I've seen a comment headline. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Because of you, Grace, I would get into it right away. So number one headline, killer headline that you can use to write a copy is the how-to headline. How-to headline. It works all the time. Now, one of the reasons why how-to is very, very it works. Why it works all the time is because people are always searching for how to. Go online. One of the most searched words, I have done that research myself. I saw this research online and I did not believe it, but I had to go and check myself and I believed it. One of the most searched words online is how to. People search how to a lot. How to, because people always want to know how to do something. So they always search how to. So how to headline works all the time because even if you want to get more, you want people to see the copy more or see the blog more or see the YouTube video more, use how to. How to bake icing, how to bake fondant, how to bake fondant cake, how to bake two-step cake, how to bake a wedding cake, how to bake How to, people always search for how to. So anything you use the headline how to, and then attach the information of what you want to teach them. Okay, so that works all the time. Like I use in this class, how to write a copy, how to write a sales copy. People always wanting to know how to write a sales copy. So if you just write sales copy, learn to write sales copy in 5 minutes. This one is direct how to, because people will always type how to. Okay, that's the first thing that comes to mind when they want to search for something. How to. All right, Joy, I see you too projecting headline. That's beautiful. All right, I'm excited. We want to learn how to write a copy. Okay, so the second killer headline, that you can use is words that portray new, original, or very unusual idea. Okay, new ways to kill a rat. Sorry, I had to use that. For those of us that live in places where you definitely you're battling with rats. Okay, new ways to kill a rat, new ways to make money in 2023, new secrets to gaining social media dominance, new secrets to grow your YouTube channel, new secrets about TikTok, new secrets about new. See the word new, it works all the time. Okay, it works. So it is a killer headline that you can use. Any word that portrays new, put new in whatever you want to sell, especially if it is new and original or something that is different. People always want something that is different that other people have not used before, okay? Or that they've been using, but then they never saw it in that light, okay? Okay, new ideas for your YouTube channel. People will click it. YouTubers will click it. That's your target audience. New ideas for your YouTube videos, new ideas for your Instagram reels, new ideas for your TikTok videos. You see that TikTok, those that do TikTok will run, okay, because they always want new. People want new things. Sometimes they get tired of the old method or old things. So it's a killer headline. Note this thing down, and the next time you want to write a copy, try to use one of this. Okay. Number 3 headline that works. Number 3 killer headlines is what? Ask an intriguing question. Ask an intriguing question. Okay. Why black can never be white? Okay. Why obedience is better than sacrifice? Why so and so person is going to, or why do we, okay, why is the sun green? Why is the sun blue? Why is the sun orange? Okay, ask intriguing question, mind provoking question. Why are wedding cakes 3 steps? Okay, you're asking a question, you're asking an intriguing question, and people that are planning wedding, or people that have done their wedding before, people that are event planners would click that. That's why I tell you, find your target audience. Is going to determine what kind of headline you're using. Identify your target audience, identify your product, identify who you're selling to. Is going to help you know exactly how to write. Okay, so like I said, like this example I gave now, why are wedding cakes 3 steps? Why are wedding cakes white? It's an intriguing question that people that do wedding, or people that are planning wedding, or people that have done wedding in the past would want to know. Let's say that is the target audience. I want to sell to people that are about to plan wedding, okay? Or I'm about to sell to event planners. So I know that this is going to attract attention. Maybe I want to sell cake. This is a good question, and I want to target people that are about to do wedding. This is a good question. So people begin to worry, okay, are you kidding me? So there's a reason why wedding cakes are white. Wow. So the reason why wedding cakes are 3 steps. So it's an intriguing question that can provoke people's minds. So you think of this thing, it needs your creativity. Okay. So that's number 3 intriguing headline that you can always use. Number 4 intriguing or killer headlines to use is what? A personal story headline. Personal story. I didn't just say any story, but a personal story. I found out when I made that video and I said I made 6 figures in 1 month, that it went further and it brought more sales than the copy that I've been writing since. I've been writing since after getting people. People have been paying, but the video made more noise. Like it brought more people than the write-up. Okay. So tell a personal story. Tell a personal story. It works all the time. Tell a personal story. Use a personal story headline. How I was healed of hypertension. So anyone, and most people are hypertensive these days. I'm talking to those that are into health niche. People old people, even young people now are becoming more hypertensive. So they will want to know how. Wow, my battery is low. I think we'll soon be ending this class. So they will want to know how you be able to get rid of words or get your hypertension treated or how you manage it, because hypertension is basically managed. Okay. All right. So personal headline. Number 5. I told you that we are ending with this particular topic, 13 killer headlines. Okay. So number 5, question the status quo. Okay. Violate expectation. Question the status quo. Question the way things are. Okay. Why do students drink dairy? Why do lecturers tax students? Okay. Question the status quo. People would want to read, especially students, if you're targeting high institution students that are angry that lecturers are always taxing them, and you question the status quo. Why do lecturers? You're actually trying to sell something. Maybe you're trying to sell an idea or sell something that will make, sell a textbook sell or whatever you want to sell. But you now come from that angle, okay? Because no people are going to vex when they hear that. People are going to really want to know why lecturers tax them a lot. So So your market research would have been done and you would have decided exactly the angle to come from. So you can use this as your words, as your headline. Question the status quo of things. If you're into cake, question why things are like that, and then bring in your new idea. Okay, and that's why I'm sending you some thing this, because it's totally different and it's not give you the regular. It's supernatural. It's beautiful. It's, you paint whatever picture you want them to paint. You want to paint in their minds, rather. All right. So number 6 headline that you could use is what? Promise the big benefit of your product or the end product. Okay. Excuse me. And this is what the big promise lead. Excuse me, sorry. Which we've already talked about earlier. So promise them the big idea, promise them something, massive, promise them something, okay? Give them a big promise. That as your headline will attract attention. Number 7, the testimonial headline. Testimonial headline. Okay, use testimonial if you want to sell your cake. Okay, 50 students in my class said this about my GCC class, or this satisfied customer said this. Okay, or you just quote what your client said. Okay, a satisfied customer is always a good advertisement. They always go forth to advertise, or their testimonies can always be used to advertise your product. So use testimonials, what you've done. I have trained over so and so students in this copywriting, and they are making over 6 figures. That's the testimonial using as your headline. So anyone that probably have had interest in copywriting and then sees that, okay, is a more convincing headline or lead to bring them to register for your class. So use a testimonial headline. Number 8, tell a captivating story. And I told you that stories are what newscasters, that's what newspapers use, that's what all these news channels, that's what they use. Stories, they always bring in stories, because people like stories. Whatever they want to paint, whatever picture they want to do, they always what? Bring in stories. And that's why dramas work, that's why movies work. They bring in a story because we always love to hear stories. So we listen to the storyline and we take action if there's any CTA in that particular story. Okay. Number 9, the bold guarantee headline. Okay, the bold guarantee headline. You are giving them a guarantee, okay, that when they register for your class or when they buy this product, this is what they are going to get. And if they don't get this, they are going to get back their money. Okay. So give them a bold guarantee, I told you that the reason why I was convinced to register for the copywriting class I registered for when I was learning copywriting, when I wanted to take courses in copywriting. The reason why I chose that particular one was because of his guarantee. Like, the guarantee was, wow, like, are you kidding me? It's serious. So he used both testimonial, he used guarantee. So in the testimonial, I saw that he has trained over 2,000 students. And I saw that I didn't know the guy. I just bumped into him. Okay. So So I saw that he had trained some number of students. That was the testimonial he used. And then he now came in and say on the guarantee section, after the offer section, he now put in a guarantee. I said, if you don't listen to something in my copywriting class, I am going to give you back your money, and I'm going to publicly apologize to you and write my name on the public space. It was funny though, but he actually in a way convinced me. Okay. And I believe I registered. I was blessed by the class, as in it formed a whole lot of foundational, things that I know about copywriting. So a bold guarantee for that product, okay, give people guarantee. People want to know that they can trust you, that you not run away with their money without satisfying them, without meeting up with their expectation. Okay. All right. So next is what? Number 10. Simplify it, hit the nail on the head, and give instant gratification. Okay. So simplify it. Sometimes you don't need to make it complex. Sometimes you need to make it complex. Okay. Sometimes you need to make it complex, but sometimes you also need to what? To simplify it. So simplify it, hit the nail on the head. That could be a killer headline. Okay. Just simplify, go straight to the point. Make $5 in 3 days. 2 steps making $5 in 3 days. Okay. So you're hitting the nail at the head. Okay. They're knowing that you just want to give them 2 steps and then that is it. So sometimes you just have to simplify. So when you're writing a copy that does not need so much, when you're writing on Twitter, when you're writing on Facebook, sometimes you don't need to make it long. You just need to just hit the nail at the head and leave the point there. Number 11 killer headline: play the controversy card. Controversy card. Like if you want to get audience attention, make one controversial statement. Okay, use one controversial statement in the headline. If you're into religion, Christianity, does God really exist? That is a controversial question that atheists will come to prove that God does not exist. Christians want to prove that God exists. Okay. So there are some things that you know that people always want to argue about. You know your stand, but you can use it to get attention, to have them read the whole of the copy to your call to action. So you can play the controversy card and use the controversy card to sell your product. Make sure you're very careful with that. Number 12, go for ego. Okay, go for ego. Things that will massage people's ego. Okay, massage their pride, massage them, and make them feel good about themselves, make them feel they're worth so much. Massage people's ego. Okay, go for ego. This is the same dress that what's the name of this woman? Rihanna does, or let's say Barack Obama, the same style of dress that he wore for his inaugural whatever. Just massage people's ego. You want to sell a clothes. I've seen them use it so many times online. You want to sell a clothes and you're saying so and so person wore this clothes for so and so events, so and so, or this clothes has so and so person's face on it. So people are just buying not because they actually like the design or they wanted to buy it, but because it belongs to so and so person or it was worn by so and so person. So all this is prestige. Lamborghini, they will buy it and not a mini car because of what? Prestige, because of ego, because of class. So use that in your heading and you get people's attention. Then the last but not the least killer headline that you can ever use is the urgency card. Any headline at all that makes it look urgent, okay, that makes it look urgent and limited and scarce, it will draw people's attention. Okay, learn how to become rich in 2023, applying these 5 steps. Only the 5 persons to buy this product will get it for free. That is an urgent headline. Okay, so you've said what they are going to benefit, and you said attach a time limit to the headline before you even start writing other information about the product you're selling. So that also works. Okay, so you can start by playing the urgency card. Okay, get this now or forever lose this opportunity. Then now write whatever you want to pitch. So these are 13 killer headlines that you can use at several times and in several ways to get people attention and to sell your product. Okay, so I don't know if you have questions. I want to ask us one question before we go, okay? If you have questions, drop on the comment section. Tomorrow we're going to finish up the building block. We just focus on talking about the lead, the headlines, and how to start your copy. Different headlines that you can use, okay? And this also applies. Let me just show a little light. This is not really about email copy now. I think I'm going to edit this video, the title, okay? Because we didn't get to the point where we talked about email. By tomorrow, we'll get to the point where we talk about email copies. Like I told us, many of us in class said we wanted to learn email copywriting. So that's why I'm trying to channel my attention to email copies, okay? So by tomorrow, we're going to get to that point, okay, where we now focus on how to write an email, for email in particular. But this is generally for any copy you have to write, because there have to be a lead, there have to be a headline, and then the other part of it. So today we just focus on talking about the lead. Tomorrow, if time permits us, we'll go through every single thing about the copy, the building blocks of a copy, okay? When we run it down to the call to action and frequently asked questions, and I explain every step of it, even more than I explained today, then we can now focus on the different types of words, of copies, and know what is special about email copy, what is special about sales copy, what's special about art copy, and we'll just talk about their peculiarities and how to effectively create them, both how to create an email sequence and the likes, okay? So I don't know if there are questions that we have, but while I'm waiting for our questions to come, I want to ask us my own question. Assuming you are to sell a pen to me, what will be your headline? Sell a pen to me, what will be your headline? I don't know if we are creative people here, but I want to hear our comments in the comment section. This is the last question I'm asking, and then we'll call it the 9th. I say we are ending by 9, and it's almost 10. Well, we're about ending, okay? We're about ending. Right, so give me a headline for a pen. You want to sell a pen to me, okay? You want to sell a pen to me, but of course, you don't have to put pen on the headline. You don't have to put pen on the headline. It must not even be there, but say it in such a way that is a pen you want to sell, but you're using a catchy headline. Let's go. Comment on the comment section. Let's go. Sell a pen to me. What will be your headline? I only need the headline, just the headline alone. Use any of the lead we talked about: secret lead, prediction lead, story lead, big promise lead, system lead, whatever lead at all, whatever headline at all you want to use. We talked about 13 killer headlines. So give me a topic, give me a headline. Sell a pen to me, give me a headline. So let's go. I want to see the creative students in mind. Please, every answer is accepted. You can give more than one answer, okay? You can give more than one response. As many as comes to your mind, just write. Let me know if you actually understood this and if you can start applying it, because I don't just want us to learn copywriting alone. I don't just want us to learn how to write a copy. I want us to apply it. It's the application that matter, okay? It's the application that matter. So let me see our comment on the comment section. Let's go. Sell a pen to me. What would be your headline? So sell a pen to me. What will be your headline? I want to see our comments on the comment section. I want to see our comments on the comment section. Sell a pen to me. What would be your headline? I want creative minds here. I know I have creative minds. Like, no. Cannot be my class, cannot be a genius. Whoever is doing this should stop. All right. So please, headlines. Give me a headline to sell a pen to me. Sell a pen to me. What will be your headline?
All right, so while I'm waiting for our creative responses, okay, because I know we all are geniuses. We all are geniuses and we are creative, okay? So while I'm waiting for our responses, we are going to be meeting tomorrow. And in tomorrow's class, we are going to finish up the building blocks of copywriting, the building blocks of a sales copy, and we are going to discuss the peculiarities. What is special about other type of copies? Ad copy, sales copy, um, email copy. We'll talk about the peculiarities with them and yeah, how to effectively write them. So let me hear us say something on the comment section. Sell a pen to me. Okay. I know we are thinking. Okay. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Sell a pen to me, guys. Oh no. This talking is not in vain. No. This is my talking, this cannot be in vain. We cannot finish listening to me and then okay, I see a response here. Nina said,
Okay, Uchechi said, writing without stress. Okay. I see a lot in this sentence. Ah, that's nice. Okay, more responses. More responses. So I think this is beautiful. This is beautiful actually. Writing without stress. And I think I see that it solves a lot of problems. She identified a big idea. Okay. I would love to know exactly how she would have landed, how she would land, how she will finally explain this concept. Writing without stress. Writing without stress. I would have actually loved to know how she would convince me that I can write without stress. That is a good topic, my dear. So I see her solving a lot of problem here. So this is the problem is I write and I get stressed, and I'm going to write now without getting stressed. Okay, so she's solving a problem. This headline alone is solving a problem. Okay, I see that. Write without stress or writing without stress, write without stress. So this headline is solving a problem. Okay. Personally, I would have rephrased it, okay, depending on exactly how I want to pitch my business. I can pitch it as how to write without stress. 5 ways to write without stress. And I'll tell you the 5 ways to write without stress, and I'll tell you that my pen can solve all the problems, all those problems now. Okay, so that is the good one, and I would love to really seeing this. I would love to really know if you're pitching this to those that write a lot, to those to students. Students alone will rush this one because don't like to copy notes in class. Okay, so I see her solving lots of problems here just with the headline. So I want to hear other people say something. Another concept would be rewrite your story. Okay, I could use that headline too, and I can develop it so well. Rewrite your story. And basically, I'm going to pitch a pen, and I'm going to explain how powerful a pen can be in rewriting a man's story. You would really love to read the storyline. You really love to read my storyline, the storyline behind the rewrite your story. So yeah, my headline would be rewrite your story. I've used this before. I'm thinking I might even want to develop on this topic one day. Because I actually feel like I rewrote my story. I think I'll use it to write a personal story. I'll just use the headline, rewrite your story. And I use it to share how I wrote my own story with my own hands. And then how the pen gave me so much creativity. See, ideas are coming to my head now, but let's come back home. I need topics, I need headlines, okay? Thank you, Princess, for this headline. Many of us are online and yet you're not saying anything. Please, I want to hear our comments. How will you pitch this business? You're selling a pen, How will you sell a pen to me? How would you sell a pen to me? All right, so let's keep thinking. We're going to be calling it a night here. If you have more ideas, you can write in the comment section. And if you don't remember now, you can write in class. You can write it on WhatsApp, okay? You can type on WhatsApp and let us know what your ideas are about selling a pen. How you would, let's say you want to create a video. You can choose anyone. Let's say you want to create a video, you want to create a YouTube video, you want to create a flyer, you want to even create a billboard selling big pen in particular, big pen, and you have other competitors. What will be your headline? Okay, these little things are things that you creatively come up with, and it's now easy for you to start thinking of other bigger things for your own company, for your own business as well. Okay, so headlines are very powerful, very, I repeat, very powerful, like very powerful, because they can either make more sales for you or chase the customers that would have come to you. Okay, all right, so we'll call it a night here, guys. Personally, I'm tired. You can even notice the way I'm talking. I'm primarily trying to gather strength to talk. So we will call it a night here, and we'll continue tomorrow and finish up building blocks of a copy. We've done headlines. So I want you to go back and practice headlines. Like practice headlines back to back. Think of the business you're doing. Like think of your business. Think of what am I selling, or what will I want to sell. Even if you don't have a business, come up with a business, okay? Come up with a business idea, come up with something and make a headline for it, okay? Go make a headline for it. Write headlines upon headlines upon headlines. It's possible for you to write 15 headlines with all these different type of killer headlines, and then from there you now pick out the one you enjoy the most, the one you love the most, the one you like the most, okay? So you can write different headlines if you want to write a copy, and then now choose the one that is more intriguing to you, or even write those headlines to your audience and tell your audience, if you're to write a book, which headline would you have preferred, okay? So that works. So send it out or write it down, okay? List it out. What are the headlines that I would have want to use if I want to sell a pen? Think about it, be creative. I want to sell a pen. What headlines? Princess has given us one. Write without stress. I've given us one. Rewrite your story. It does not even, you will not even know that it is pen I want to sell, because I'm saying rewrite your story, okay? You won't even know it's pen I want to pitch. You think I want to tell a story. You think I just want to tell a story. You think I just want to motivate you. But at the end, I will land at telling you that it is the pen that gave me the power to write my story. And I would bring in emotions, okay, into the picture. And we are going to talk about discovering story, the mechanism, the city, the offer. We're going to talk about those ones tomorrow. But I want us to practice this headline that we have learned today. Practice headlines. Practice writing headlines. I've given you 13 killer headlines that you can use. So get examples on each of them. If you have a social media platform, get any of these killer headlines, create a topic around it, use it and write a story, okay? Use it and write a story. Use it and write a post, and see if the headline is going to attract more persons to your channel or to your Facebook account or to social media account more than ever before, okay? So it's definitely going to work. You're going to see the difference, okay, between how you used to write before and how you're writing now. So try different headlines. Okay, Gracie said, who still write these days? That is a good intriguing question. I like that. She used the intriguing question. Who still write these days? Like it's a bit controversial and it's a bit intriguing, okay? It's going to stir up interest. Who still write these days? I mean, seriously, who still write these days? I'll look at the topic, I'll laugh, and I want to know what is the concept behind this. What exactly does this girl want to achieve with this headline? So I want you all to go back and try this, okay? Get a product you want to sell, or get an idea. Let's say you don't have a product, but you have a social media platform. Get an idea, okay? Let's say I want to talk about health today. I want to talk about eating well. I want to talk about cooking. I want to talk about teachers. I want to talk about teaching. I want to talk about the way teachers are being paid. They are not being paid well. They are working more and earning less. Like, think about the concept. Let's not even say you want to sell a product. Think about the concept you want people to understand and buy your idea. use any of these leads we've talked about today. We've given you 7 leads that you can use. Use any of these leads, okay? Use any of the killer headlines I mentioned today. Create a headline, okay? Let's say you've not even learned how to write the body. Just write something that comes to your mind. But let your headline, your lead be what? Creative. Write it, post it. You can tag me to it, okay? Tag me so I can come and see it and review it, okay? Tag me to it. I would love to see it. I would love to review it. I would love to make corrections as well. So you can tag me to it and let's see if it's not going to get you more customers, if it's not going to get you more audience. It's going to get you audience, it's going to get attention, it's going to get you more attention, it's going to get you more engagement as well, okay? So let's go back and begin to practice. I really want to appeal to us, go and practice. Whew, I've really tried tonight. I need to go and get my energy. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's class. Please don't forget to practice, practice, and practice. Welcome, David. Say you're just joining now. I don't know why you joined it, Shao, because we've done 1 hour 44 minutes and we're about closing. But take out time to review the class and see if take out time to review the class. Okay, watch the video from beginning to the end, write out the lessons, write out the notes, and then begin to apply them. Okay. So I will see us in our next class tomorrow by 8 p.m. where we are going to learn further on the building blocks of copywriting and also how different powerful words. I'm going to be sharing with us 8. Is it 8? I'm going to be sharing with us 8 powerful words. Is it 8? Yes, 8 powerful words that you can always use in your copy to sell. 8 tomorrow. I'll share with us 8 powerful words. When we are done sharing the building blocks of the copy and I've explained to us everything your copy should have, and then focus on the email, sales, and ads copy. Then I will close tomorrow's class by sharing with us 8 powerful words that should always be in your copy if you want to make more sales. These words, you have to find a way inside your copy and fix in those words because they are powerful. They say a lot and they will gain you a lot of attention. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the class tonight. I want to say thank you all so much. And I want to remind you that if you have not subscribed, if you've not subscribed, please, I don't know what you're waiting for. Start clicking the button right now. Subscribe and make sure your notification bell is on so that whenever I post new videos on anything, whether copywriting or business or sales, or we are inviting a guest or video editing or self-development or how to open a YouTube channel, you get the information right on your phone, you get the notification and you come and watch the video. So to get direct information in your phone, do well to turn your notification bell on to all, okay? All notifications should come to your phone so that anytime you post any video, it's going to enter your phone. Anytime we invite the guest and we are going to premiere any video or we are going to go live, it will come directly to your phone. So subscribe, guys, subscribe because this channel is hitting up and I'm so excited that we are growing. And I want to say thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Like, I can't believe that in such a short while we were able to get to this number of subscribers we have now in such a short while. I so much appreciate us. Thank you all for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for liking my videos. Yeah, if you've not liked this video, please like it right away, guys. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing. I should really do a special video to thank you all. But yeah, I think that'll be very, very soon. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a special video to thank us all so much for our support and our love. So thank you once again. I will say thank you now. I'll say thank you then. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for supporting tonight's class. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your answers to the questions. For those that are just joining us, the class will still be on replay. So you can always come back and watch the replay and learn and start practicing. Okay. So we'll call it a night here, guys. And I will see us tomorrow by 8 p.m. Before I go, have you subscribed? Guys, have you subscribed? You can share the link with your friends as well and tell them to subscribe. I want us to hit 1,000 subscribers before 31st December. And I know it's possible, guys. I know it's possible. So tell your friends about it. Share it with your friends. Share the link of the channel, okay? The link of the channel. Share it with your friends. I could send it again on our class group chat so you get to share it. But you can copy it right now as you're here copy the link and share with your friends and tell them to subscribe. It's an amazing platform that they will learn so many things free of charge from me, from other guests that will be inviting, both the one that is coming on Thursday, Imagine that is coming back next week. They will learn a lot, and so many other guests that will be joining us every week on this channel. So please share the link with your friends and tell them to subscribe. All right, thank you guys, thank you for joining tonight's class. I will call it a night here. I would want to play Emmanuel's video once again. Yeah, he's my boss and he was here yesterday, and I know you learned a lot from his class. So I'll just play his video once again and then we'll call it a night. I'll just end it from there. All right, thanks so much, guys. I love you all so much. Let's have a wonderful night. Bye.
3.75 million naira generated in 30 days using a smartphone and access to internet. Does it sound unbelievable? No. How about the platform we launched 5 months ago, and under 5 months we have more than 25,000 users and we've generated millions of naira on the platform. Sometimes when people hear things like this, it sounds like a scam. The reason is because either you've been scammed online, or you've been asked to bring two persons before you earn, or perhaps you've paid somebody to teach you a digital skill, yet you're struggling in your online business. Well, my name is Mba Emmanuel Kelechi. I'm the founder and CEO of UME, and for the past 3.5 years plus, I've trained over 2,000 students to make money online and offline, and I'm here to give you access to my free one-day webinar class where I'll teach you how to make money online and perhaps offline using 0 naira. You heard me, 0 naira. If you want to venture into affiliate marketing, information marketing, sales and marketing proper, you want to be a business coach, or perhaps you are a copywriter, a content creator, a photographer, a videographer, anything at all, or you are in love with cryptocurrency and NFTs like myself, or perhaps you don't even have any digital skills at all, but you want to make money in the online space. Well, I'm inviting you to my one-day free webinar class where I'll teach you how to make money online, millions of naira online using 0 naira. I want you to click the link below this video or around the video, or perhaps in the comment section, and you have access to my one-day free webinar where you learn all these things to make money online. I want to just teach you a secret on least funnel to making millions online, where you work less and earn more. I'll see you in the class.